5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey everyone, it's my birthday.
You crazy mother.
Hello, all you amazing people. Hi, I'm Chimera Stitches. I'm an illustrator and animator, and I have done another speed draw for you to watch. So grab your cup of tea, grab your champagne, grab your popcorn, because we are doing a draw for my birthday. I know, right? This one, obviously, I had to make a cake. Obviously. So I thought I'd cook up a storm and do a birthday cake for myself. I thought, why not decorate it with a bunch of my original characters that I have been building up stories for. Also, don't forget to support me on Patreon as well. I have different tiers on there, so if you want to have a little explore, feel free to do so. Special thank you to my Patreons, my amazing Patreons. You help me pay the bills. If anybody wants to become a Patreon, you can find me with the link. It's Chimera Stitches at patreon.com. I always really appreciate your support. Feel free to enjoy this video. It's just a simple speed draw. We're gonna be looking into some of my thoughts behind it. You can be watching it the whole way through, or you could wash the pots, whatever you feel like doing. Feel free to enjoy it as you please. I didn't want to just do a random cake. I wanted to have little details and things that mean something to me. I mean, obviously a cigarette is something, but does it mean that much to me? But I wanted to have a certain amount of candles on the cake. I wanted pearls. I wanted strings of pearls, of course. And I thought, why not make it just that little bit more special and add my characters that I've been developing over the years. I feel like I really need to go into detail with them though, because I know who they are, but I really don't sketch them enough for anybody else to know who they are. So Cutie up in the top right hand corner, this is where I started to I hadn't really figured her out yet, but when I was drawing this it really helps because I thought, what if one of the characters was playing on a skateboard and they went up a candle and then the candle broke. So that's the little story behind that of why I've drawn her hanging onto the candle and the skateboard's just dropping down at the side. For anybody who actually wants to know my process of drawing, I'll usually sketch out whatever idea I've got. Sometimes I'll have a little sketch in real life and I might take a picture, or I might just sketch it out and then do it fresh digitally. But from there I'll usually do the inking first, the lines, the details, get the proportions right, and then I'll add basic block colours to it, and then I'll go over the top with any patterns or shadows. Obviously everybody has their own process, so if you genuinely want to follow mine, then that's how I do it. Every now and then I'll change it up or try something new. I just kept it as simple as possible because I didn't want to overwhelm the simple style that I was drawing the characters. But I did really want to like keep it consistent. The one that I'm sketching on the top is, I would say, a version of me, with my half and half hair. I kind of wanted to make an outfit that I would enjoy wearing, but I haven't made it. So it's kind of just sort of a dress up feel for me. And I wanted to do like tons of layers inside, like a really big underskirt. And obviously I needed to have my big curly hair. It's just one of those where it got really like fiddly. I went back and forth. I went back on the hair so many times. It really changes shape while you're watching this. But overall, I just wanted to make all the characters really simple in comparison to my usual style. I just wanted to draw this and finish it as fast as possible. Then at the bottom, we have little Susie Sweettooth. For any of you that know my work already, you will know that I have a short animation of Susie Sweettooth already. You can watch it on my YouTube channel. It's called Rotten though. So Susie Sweettooth is all about the teeth, so bear that in mind when you go to watch it. Then on the top right hand side we have Cutie. That's spelled in a very unusual way. One time when I was doing a live draw on Instagram, one of my followers, I was just drawing her up because I wanted a new black character, and I said, can someone help me out with a name? Because I was doing this for a couple of hours, and one of my followers, who was like being active in the chat, she messaged, how about Cutie, but like KY, and I said, that's a really cool name. And she said, I just made it up. So I said, well, because of that, I'm gonna name this character for you. And she loved it, so it was a cute like little interaction for both of us, officially named by one of my fans on Instagram. And then the two that I'm drawing on the bottom left hand side, we have Louise and Eris. They're my twins. If I still have some pictures of them on Instagram, they usually have pink and green hair. I'm still going back and forth on whether that's dyed hair or just like natural. But because they're twins, I wanted to give them some individuality as well. So of course the hair is a key factor in that. And I'm letting them both fight over the knife to cut the cake. Make sure you get the right size. Everybody always does that, don't they? They're very... If someone's getting a piece of cake, they're very picky about what size. No, make it smaller. No, make my size... Make the cake a little bit bigger, please. Oh my gosh, I spent so much time going over the twins' faces. As soon as I drew Susie's, I don't know what happened. I couldn't get the faces right. So after that, I just went forward and just copied her face to get the right proportions for that. Because that's one of the things about it. I don't allow myself to move forward with the colouring until the inking is correct. So that was just one of those where it's one of the good things about working with digital art. You have the opportunity to go back and forth and delete a layer or change a section of it. Working in real life, it really does give you like a bit of a dizzy spin with, oh, I've got one layer and I can't undo this part. So it's just one of those where you have to use what you can and see which direction you can go in. A little trick for me that I've started doing just to like help finish my artwork is just to add a little bit of shine to the characters or the surface area. And don't be afraid to add a little bit of glow as well. I always like adding a little bit of glow if there's like, obviously here there's candles. If there is like, if it just feels too flat sometimes, it's good to add like a gentle bit of shading or a little bit of light just to give you some depth to your drawing. Overall, just go with what's fun, because I feel like too many people take it too seriously sometimes. And with something, you know, such a competitive industry, just do what feels good. Do what you enjoy when you're making art. And if you're not making art and you're just somebody who's just enjoying the art process, and if you're just someone who enjoys watching the art process, it's always interesting to hear your opinions as well, because obviously you're more of a viewing audience, so you get a different perspective. So feel free to leave a comment. Each year I feel slightly pressured to do a drawing or something for my birthday, but this one was actually really fun to do. I'm still proud of it. I love the colours. It is my colour palette anyway, but it's just one of those where I feel like everything complements each area or each person. Yeah, I'm really proud of it. It definitely inspires me to do something with these characters, especially because, like I said before, I just don't. I keep thinking in my head like, oh my gosh, yeah, this character is this, and oh, this one's probably this age and they probably hang out with this person, but it's just one of those where that's not happening outside of my sketchbook, so I need to make that a reality and actually do something with them. I always feel with each birthday that you just develop and become a different person, or slightly different. I mean, every time that you go through an experience, obviously it changes you a little bit. When it comes to art, it is definitely something that you can see either an improvement or something has changed. So for me, when I'm able to simplify my characters or change my style and yet you can still tell that it's my work, I always feel like that is an accomplishment, and I've definitely achieved something by doing this. I would love to have that dress that my character is in, but it's just one of those where trying to find time for everything, even now, like it still takes me nearly a month to make one video, and sometimes I'll have to sacrifice drawing, which seems like, oh, you should have time for that, but it's just one of those where with responsibilities and, you know, trying to pay rent and everything, it is one of those where all of us have our own lives going on, and you have to find the time to do things that you love and enjoy and to see people that you care about. But sometimes you just let time, you know, disappear. So maybe that's something that we can all learn from and grow. I don't know. It's getting a bit deep now for a speed draw. I'd love to hear a comment from you. Tell me what was your favourite part of this illustration. Tell me, you know, if there's like a favourite section, or did you like one of the characters? Obviously I draw females mostly, but I'd still like to hear your opinion. Like, should I draw more guys, you know?
I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the future when I make some more art.
Leave me a comment, like, subscribe,